Yes! From now till the end of October, you stand a chance of winning a bag of rice when you receive monies in the Gambia from UK, Europe, USA, Canada and Switzerland with Supersonics money transfer. Amazing! So from now till the end of October, every time you receive monies in the Gambia from UK, Europe, USA, Canada.
I, EDRISA NJIE.
EDRISA NJIE.
Do swear. I'll speak the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Good afternoon, Mr. NJIE.
Mr. NJIE.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the TRRC. We wish to thank you for giving your testimony this afternoon. We met briefly, and as you know, my name is Sagar. My role here today is simply to guide you through the relevant parts of your testimony. But before we start, I just want to go through some of the rules and regulations that I told you about earlier.
Okay.
Please bear in mind that your primary duty before the Commission is to tell the truth. To allow the commissioners as well as the audience to follow your testimony, please let's avoid overlapping in speeches.
Okay.
So therefore, listen to my questions properly and carefully before you answer.
Yeah.
Kindly also take brief statements so that the interpreters who are interpreting into the different local languages are able to follow you.
Okay.
I would also urge you just to keep a very comfortable posture and draw the microphone closer to you.
Okay.
Just treat this as a conversation between us. Your testimony today will just really be about your arrest, your torture at the hands of the NIA. And your subsequent detention at the Mile 2 prisons. We will allow you to guide us through that testimony and tell us exactly what happened.
Okay.
I hope that everything is understood and you're ready to proceed.
Okay.
What are your full names?
My name is EDRISA NJIE.
And where do you live?
I'm residing in Farafenni currently.
Is that where you're originally from?
No, I was not born there.
Where were you born?
Central Badibu sate mi ka fa Kir Sektar
Kir Sektar in Central Badibu was where I was born.
And how long have you lived in Farafenni?
Farafenni since 1983
I was resident there since 1983. I go and I come.
And when were you born?
1971 Yuluta December Karoti Tanimfula.
12th of December 1971.
What is your occupation?
I'm
a mason now at the time. I also mold blocks.
And are you currently employed?
Yes, my personal work, like molding blocks.
But you are a mason by profession?
Yes.
I want to take you back to 2010. Around March. Do you remember anything that happened around that time?
Yes, I can recall.
Can you remember the specific date?
It was on the 27th of March on a Sunday.
Please tell us what happened to you on that day.
One of our seniors gave us work to mold blocks for him in Farafenni. We started the bricklaying, brick molding on the 26th. The first day, we molded 10 bags and went home.
On the 27th March,
The next day, which was on the 27th of March, I was the first one to arrive at the workplace. I sat on the blocks we molded the day before, and I was waiting for my colleagues to arrive. Around 8, as I was sitting down there, I suddenly heard some noise around me. Suddenly, as I raised up my head, I saw soldiers surrounding me, and they were saying, "That's him, that's him." And that was how they came to me. When they got to where I was, they removed handcuffs and they handcuffed me. I asked them, "What's happening?" And they said, "You know what's happening, let's go." That was how I was pushed forward. We went past 3 houses. On the 4th house, they put me inside one of those houses there. There was a line house in that compound. Under the veranda, I found my wife lying down. I found a woman lying on the ground. And there were blood stains on her body. And she was looking weak. And her eyes were closed. And they made me to stand over her at that point. And they said to me, "You are the ones that did this." I said to them, "No, I don't know this woman. I have not done it. I have not gotten even to this place. I came early to report to work, and that was where you found me and brought me here." And they said to me, "Well, you will speak."
So one of them said, "Take him to the complex."
Mr. NJIE, before we get to the complex, I just want to ask you a few questions. Who were you working for or with in Farafenni?
Ganning the floor complex kuma, Mr. Yai, even though kola Jumali Farafeje,
Bendu kola mumba Basiru Fankale Maru Silve Lembula Nundokola.
I was assigned by Madu Sidibe to do the work.
Bendukola Chernabarilla Korda Kenolton.
We were working inside the land of Chernobyl. To just an empty plot of land. We wanted to build a house there at that time.
And at that time, you were already living in Farafenye.
Yes, at the time I was living in Farafenye.
So you were familiar with your environment.
We in Farafenye there, yes.
So these soldiers that approached you, how were you able to identify them as soldiers?
They were dressed in military uniforms and they also had AK-47s with them.
Do you know the precise number that approached you?
It was more than 10 individuals, but I did not count to know the exact number at the time.
Did you recognize any of them?
No, I could not recognize them.
Would you be able to identify them if you saw them again?
No,
I would not, because it's been a long time.
And could you tell where they actually came from?
I don't know where they came from, because the soldiers, some were still at the complex there, others were in the barracks.
Which barracks are you referring to?
The barracks main barracks.
The Farafenye main barracks by the highway, by Bambatenda highway.
And as they approached you, you said they started shouting, "That's him, that's him."
And that's him, that's him.
Yes.
Can you tell us how they were behaving? I mean, how did they approach you and how did they treat you once they got to you?
They came running towards me. When they came, they surrounded me and then they handcuffed me, just like this. And so I was pushed forward.
And you asked them why they were arresting you and they did not give you any reason. Is that
They did not give me any reason. They told me, you will know.
And when you actually got to a few compounds down the road, can you tell us if you recognize that house? Had you been there before, or the lady that you were shown subsequently? Did you know her?
No, I don't know.
You also said that the woman's body was covered in blood. Is that correct?
Yes, there were blood stains on the hands.
And you were accused of attacking her.
Yes.
Can you describe the injuries that she had sustained any further? Do you know what the cause of those injuries were?
No, I cannot say. I just saw her in that state, and that was the first time seeing her.
For example, were there wounds, lacerations, or were there bruises?
No, baramasifa molje. Ndidenge yellow nyindrone je yellow babalo balate. Niake ntafunola.
No, I did not see such injuries. All I saw were blood stains on her body, and I cannot tell what caused the injury.
You also said she was lying down and she had her eyes closed. Do you know if she was actually alive or dead?
Iko yatara lari ne anyalu be bidiro fodo sa fono abe baludi no bal fo sa foko abe keturu no wala abe lari no dron
no nto fono la fa baludi fa fari nto fono ka mama mbulo la belori te naje larinte.
I cannot also say whether she was still alive or dead because I did not touch her. All I saw was her lying down.
And after these accusations were made against you, which you denied, did the soldiers do anything to you?
Bilin soldier ni tumuru fo ko atelle ninke fo ye kukela le bang
Biri ben sambale kanta kendi kan li pani nafta bola yen mutate.
Yes, as we were going,
they
were pushing me along and they used to hit me, and when I want to fall down, they will hold me. Some of them were even using their gun butts to hit me.
And apart from using their gun butts to hit you, were you hit in any other way?
No man ke kidi kumulti lipa menula fo fendo tale lipa menabang
at that juncture, no.
And where were you hit with those gun butts?
No kidi kumulu ke lipa la balo pole
My back.
Did you sustain any injuries as a result at this particular time?
Kidi kumulu lipa